Ultamize. One of the biggest mistakes people make before speaking is overthinking their message. They believe they need a long time to prepare in order to sound clear. So they delay, they overanalyze, they try to anticipate every possible detail. And ironically, that often makes their message worse, not better, because clarity does not come from thinking longer necessarily. It comes from deciding faster. Leaders are able to define their message quickly, not because they rush carelessly, but because they focus on what matters most. They don't try to capture everything. They identify the core outcome and build from there. You can do the same thing in less than 60 seconds. Start with one question. What's the main point I need to make right now? Not 5 points, not 10 points, one clear point. Then ask a second question. What are the two or three things that support that point? That's it. You now have a simple structure, a main idea, and a small number of supporting points. That's powerful because it forces you to prioritize. It forces you to decide what matters and what does not. And once you make that decision, your communication becomes much easier. You're no longer searching for what to say. You already know. Most people skip that step. They start speaking while still figuring out their message. That's why they ramble. That's why they repeat themselves. That's why they sound uncertain, because they're thinking and speaking at the same time. When you decide your message first, you separate those two processes. You think briefly, then you speak clearly. Even a short pause before you speak can dramatically improve your clarity. Instead of reacting instantly, you take a moment to define your point. Then you deliver it directly. This does not make you slower, it makes you more efficient. You say less, but you communicate more. In the next lessons, you'll learn specific structures that build on this idea. But everything starts here. Decide your message quickly, keep it simple, and then deliver it with confidence. That's how leaders sound clear, even under pressure.